Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Star Flames. Remember, if you're new, subscribe. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up and turn on your notification bell. Let's get into it guys, shall we? Because we know that for so long, the internet has been calling for the cancellation of our girl, Kimmy Cakes. However, it seems as though now, more than ever, people are determined for Kim Kardashian to be cancelled. And we know that is because of the takedown of Sean Diddy Combs. No. Based on what many people are saying, they're saying that they know for a fact Kim Kardashian and her family is involved, especially the matriarch of the family, Madame Kris Jenner, and Kim herself. So they're saying that we have seen so much in front of our eyes. And when we see these people canoodling together, we think that it's just a regular party, etc., etc. But there's so much business transactions going on in that one little setting. And honestly, I have to say, they're right, they're correct, because I remember that clip that is going viral now on TikTok regarding that discussion that has to do with Val. And, Kris Jenner was telling Diddy, thanks for sending that girl. What's her name again? Val? Yeah. She thought she was coming for an interview, but thank God she had her shit together. She wasn't flaky. So remembering that video that's going viral on TikTok, I can honestly say that sometimes we see these people at these major events and we think it's just a party while several transactions are going on, with them smiling, having a drink, etc. But equally, we also have to say that this is not something that is uncommon for the business world. But what questions everything and what have people questioning everything is the fact that the Jenners, their name has been mentioned so often in shady business deals. Take, for example, Kim wanted to release that sex tape with her and Ray J without Ray J's consent. If that company was willing and if they were shady as Kimmy Cakes and her mommy Chris, they would say, you know what? Yes, sign off on this girl. But because they understand, laws, they know that Ray J could have, sued them and gotten a bigger chunk of the money because that would be like revenge porn. Even Kim too herself would be in trouble. Kim is a risk taker. So too is Kris Jenner. So I believe that they take like calculated risk, and because they know they have that connection and that attachment and that ties to Hollywood, they do these little things and they get away with it. For example, when Kylie, they fraudulently prepare those documents to make it seem as though Kylie was a billionaire, including tax documents, etc. If it was the average citizen, that individual would have been behind bars. But for the Kylie Jenners, things tend to slide easily. They're not the only ones though. We've observed this quite a lot with the, elites or, the A-list celebrities, while the average citizen consistently has to do the time, even in cases when they don't do the crime. So as such, many people are saying this family for so many years, they have been in our faces, lying to us consistently, being untrustworthy consistently, promoting unrealistic beauty standards consistently. And I have to say, let's keep it real. They have been promoting unrealistic beauty standards, but it is up to us to maintain, solid and composed, love ourselves. Because if we are really observing each Kylie Jenner that has gotten the nip and tucks, let me make this clear. I'm not saying that something is wrong with getting your little nip and tuck here and there, a little Botox here and there. My point is, the Kylie Jenners have done so much, especially when we look at Kim, Kylie, Khloe, with Kendall, we can see a little bit of tweaking, but Kourtney, we can see a bit of tweaking, right? A little bit. But with Kris Jenner, Kylie, Kim, Khloe, we can see that they have, done a lot of procedures. And even though They have done so many procedures. It seems as though they're still not satisfied. So do you know how you believe, okay, if I get my hair done, I'll feel beautiful, but you got your hair done, but you're still feeling like a hot mess? And you realize that the problem all this time had absolutely nothing to do with your hair, but rather it had to do with your spirituality, how you were feeling, maybe past traumas and all of that. And you realize that, okay, I need to see a therapist, or okay, I need to, situate my feelings and see what is causing me to feel this way. And I need to deal with this head on, because if I do my hair, if I do my nails, if I get Botox, there's something still missing inside. So we can see that with Kim, especially. We can see it with Kylie, especially. With Chloe, not so much. I think Chloe cares, but she doesn't show it. She's really good at hiding it and, cussing us out behind the scenes. So with Kim, I can say we see it. We see Kim getting the nip and tucks, still unhappy. Kim refuses to take a photograph, even when she has perfect makeup. She refuses to take a photograph without filter. Everything that she posts on Insta, she has to edit. Now, let me reiterate this. It is her right to do so if she wants to do so. But people believe that they have been promoting these unrealistic beauty standards. And I'm saying, if we are really taking notes, even though it seems as though they're promoting these unrealistic beauty standards, in some cases they are, it is up to us to look deeper than what is being presented to us and realize that this is nothing to be envious of, nothing to be jealous of, nothing to crave. And we should always ensure that inside is okay before we fix up outside. Do you know how they say? For a woman can change her hair, her makeup, and look like anything, but the attitude is what always counts. That's what I'm talking about. So I believe that the Kylie they do promote it in a sense, but at the same time, if people look carefully, they would not be fazed by seeing the perfect pictures and all of that, because if we're paying a close attention, we would observe that once the camera hits, even when they have makeup on, they still have those insecurities. And we should always tackle the problem at the root, because these girls cannot get enough. So we know their problem is bigger than that. Now, back to the cancellation. Now, as I've been telling you all, people are calling for the Kardashian Jenners to be cancelled. Kim is at the focus, the forefront. And I honestly believe that people have genuine concerns, especially Kim. People believe that Kim is this major manipulator. She uses men and discards them. We have Pete Davidson fans who are against her. Some of Ye's fans who are against her. Adele Beckham Jr. fans, Tom Brady. And when you put things into perspective in that sense, you will understand why so much people comes out and they talk about her. Also, if you look into it, let's be honest, there's also some amounts of jealousy. There's always jealousy. There's so many porn stars who have talked about Kim, saying that Kim made, a huge wealth out of that video that she did, but they have been in the business for so long and they're not a billionaire. They're not as wealthy as Kim. So what is so special about her? We've observed people in the industry releasing sex tapes, hoping to get that big break as Kim, but they're not looking into the fact that they don't have a Kris Jenner behind them. Kris Jenner knew the trick. She knew the do, but you don't know. So, as I was saying, many people, they're just laced with enviousness and jealousy. It's not as though they really want Kim to be canceled. It's just that they're envious that the sex industry didn't treat them as well as it did Kim. Kim did a few Playboy photo shoots. She did a porn video or 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 with Ray J, and she released one of them. And she made decent money. She created a brand. She created an empire for herself and her family. So I can understand why, people would give her the side eye from the sex industry. So if you think about it, there's a combination of people, as we would say, There are people from all walks of life calling for her and her family to be canceled. And for many people, it's not just one thing, it's just a list of things. And they're sick and tired of being sick and tired. So, guys, that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. Let me know, what are your thoughts? While you're at it, thumbs up, share, stay safe, stay sweet, stay blessed, and see you guys later. Bye, guys.